man you see playing the banjo has been crisscrossing back and forth across our country, singing songs old and new for all shapes and sizes of people and getting them to sing with him. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Pete Seeger.
Thank you for giving me a wonderful audience to sing with.
Well, they started off a little slow. I was watching them. I spotted a couple of deadbeats over there. Maintaining their dignity, as you said. Pete, you didn't mention, I think, but Pete wrote Turn, 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 which, you know, the Byrds had that big hit on.
Not the lyrics. That was the
Ecclesiastes. But you wrote all the music part of it, and that's the writing of music. Isn't that right? And also, If I Had a Hammer. And I'd like to ask Pete a question, and it's like a pretty broad question. What is actually a folk song, being
Well, if you use the word, I suppose you'd know what it is. But I've heard so many definitions, I'm dizzy. I'm no expert. Big Bill Brunsey, the blues singer, he used to say, Pete, it must be a folk song. I never heard horses sing it.
Hey, it's great being a straight man. You gonna do that song now? There was a story you were telling us about if I remember,
I tell too many stories.
You're not gonna mention that Guana thing, or where it was? About the Fisher boat?
No, I think I'll just let the song stand on its own 2 feet. You know, a song can mean 1,000 different things to different people. And when people ask me, what does a song mean? I said, whatever it means to you, it means. But I'm not going to tell you what it means to me, because that's it might mean I might destroy your illusions.
I was destroyed about a year ago. See you later.
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Girls have picked them, every one. When will you ever learn? When will you ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Taken husbands, every one. When will you ever learn? When will you ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? They're all in uniform. Oh, when will we ever learn? When will we ever learn? Back about 60 miles from where I live, in the Hudson Valley, there's a big city. And on 59th Street and 7th Avenue, the old statue of the fellow that wrote the words of this next song. Jose Marti, 1895. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crecen las palmas. yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crecen las palmas, y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. You know, it's no sense in me singing it all by myself. Let me teach it to you. Even if you never sang a note of Spanish, you can get those two words. Guantanamera. Repeat it. Guantanamera. Now you know half of the chorus. Guajira. Guajira. Now you know the whole chorus. Sing it. Guantanamera. Guajira, Guantanamera. Oh, sing it out. Guantanamera. Guajira, Guantanamera. Mi verso es de un verde claro y de un carmín encendido. Mi verso es de un verde claro y de un carmín encendido. Mi verso es un ciervo herido que busca en el monte amparo. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. El arroyo de la sierra me complace más que el mar. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Oh, sing it out. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. One more time. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Hop, from the redwood forest, from the red to the Gulf Stream waters, the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and I rambled and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, while all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. Sing out now. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York, from the redwood forest, from the red